Hey, it's me, Nancy again. Um, I'm just have to say, whoever had kids, like, age 2 or age 4, oh, it's a pain in the butt, especially for me. I mean, um, I have a 2-year-old. It's, oh my gosh. She's just, sometimes she can just drive you insane, but you can love her dearly sometimes. And then there's my oldest. She's only 4. She can be sweet as it can be. But then there's her sister, who influenced her. Because if her sister came in the picture, she didn't do much as what normal little kids do. Like the age 2 temper tantrums, saying no. Basically, my oldest doesn't talk. It's coming. I noticed it a little bit. She gibberish to herself a lot than she normally does. But today, I was trying to get them down for a nap, and they wouldn't. Husband saved the day. Say, let's go to Grandma's. So, they went to Grandma's. But what I was saying when my oldest didn't go through the phase when age 2 do, because Ashley, my oldest, she has development problems. Behind. She was born 3 pounds and 5 ounces. She wasn't premature. She was just 2 weeks early, because they expected her to be born December the 25th of '05. She was actually born December 23rd of '05. But what made me the most pissed off about this whole pregnancy with Ashley is the doctor who was supposed to be there delivered, but the doctor on call was there. It was one of those kind of situations who was not the doctor you see was actually there. That guy pissed me off. I didn't go back with him. I had Ashley. Because the situation with Ashley, she was really small. They weren't really concerned about it. I was sick with bronchitis. I'm really easy to get bronchitis. I have a hard time to take it. I can get bronchitis for a month. And oh my god. Because I think between being sick, I have eclampsia. It means you have fluid built up on you. I had fluid built up on my legs, from my knee to my legs. It was so swollen, fluid in it. When I'd been down, like picking up something, I couldn't get up myself. I had to have someone to help me up, or find something to get me up. And the doctor didn't concern about that between that. And then there's a situation, one time me and my husband went to a checkup for the baby. They had to put something on your stomach to hear the baby's heartbeat. While we were waiting for the doctor to come in, here he comes in. Didn't look at the chart, never sure who was in the room too. Here he is, come in the bed, the room we're in, saying, oh, it looks like you have some bleeding probably around your ovary or your sac or whatever, the embryo, I think that's what the word is. And then later on he looked at the chart, oh, it's not you. Oh, then he walks out, didn't even apologize to me, or my husband. He scared me and my husband to death the most. I hope the person who ever had that happen wasn't serious. Most of the time it's not, and sometimes it is. But still,
the current time is 2:00 p.m.
He should apologize for that, coming in the room and scared you a little. Top with it, they didn't concern about how smart she was. But I have to admit, when we did the last ultrasound, the person who did it thought her due date was wrong. It could have been later on, probably in January. Oh, nope. It was 23rd when I read the label. It was, oh man, that scared the crap out of me. Because it was, my husband was at work. He works at night, late at night. So I had to call his mother. So, Sharon, I'm having these pains. Because it was weird. Because it was my first child. I don't know what labor pain really felt until my oldest one. But this one, it didn't. It felt like I had a pain to my right side. It was a pain. Like, a pain I normally usually got. That's what I felt. But it hurt more. So it's like, okay, this is not right. So I called Sharon and she came and got me. So we went to the doctors. They took my blood pressure. I was so skyrocketed off the chart. They said, okay, we have to reduce you. Because I was in risk. Ashley was in risk. And it was a cool thing about it. The people at the hospital was more concerned about me than the doctor was concerned about me and my daughter. Than the doctor who was supposed to be actually delivered my daughter. So I didn't go back to them. I'm going to say, if anybody live in, I hope nobody, especially the people who work at this clinic, from Topeka, Kansas, do not go to Lincoln Clinic. That's the people I went to. Can't remember the doctor's name, so I can't tell you what the doctor was. But do not go to Lincoln Clinic if you live in Topeka, Kansas. So, because when I went with Caitlin's, I went with somebody else. They were awesome. Whew. That's another story about Caitlin. But I just want to get this off my chest and get it out. And I hope people who had kids or going to have kids, I hope you guys don't go through what I went through with my oldest. Because, man, it's terrifying when you have a high blood pressure, you're sick, and you know your baby's a little bit small. I mean, I heard in Topeka, where I live, they had a newborn baby on New Year's. She was a preemie. She was a lot more tiny than my baby when she was born. She was 2 pounds and something. That's tiny. And because it hurts, it bothers me. Because when you have premature kids, they have to stay in the hospital for a while. Especially Ashley, she had to stay in there for almost 3 weeks. I mean, we were so hoping that she would have been home for Christmas. But she didn't. We had to go out there and see her on Christmas Day. It was okay, but a whole other Christmas makes up a lot for that. When Christmas, she didn't get to be home. I mean, because the thing was just a tiny little thing. She didn't know what Christmas was. But she has family who loves her. She has a sister who influences her. It influences her a lot. And that's good. And she has a little sister who thinks she's a big sister and will protect her. And that's cute. Knowing a little sister thinks she's a big sister, but not. So, that's about all I'm going to say right now. I had to get it out, and I don't know how many people who really is going to watch this, but I hope you do, and people who have kids or going to have kids see this, and I hope your guys' pregnancy go well. And if you have people who don't take your pregnancy really right, hope before you have your kid you can change the doctor. If not, chew the doctor's butt out, because I wish I should have done. Ugh.